It can take years to build your reputation, but just a few seconds to ruin it in the marketplace. See, building trust and authority in the marketplace, it is not something which is just a script, and it is not something that you just showcase in your videos or in your messages and things like we stand for this and this is what we believe in, our values and vision, all that stuff. No, it is deeper than that. I'm going to be sharing with you 10 ways on how you can truly develop trust and authority in the marketplace, especially if you're somebody who's looking at building something long term. Okay. And these 10 things may or may not be pleasing for some of you to hear, but I'm going to say it anyway, because before I even start, I'm going to tell you I'm nobody perfect. Okay. All of us are human beings. We all make mistakes. I'm nobody perfect, but by looking at other people's examples and by learning from mentors who have taught me some things, I'm always keeping myself conscious about these 10 points and these 10 factors. Okay, so whatever I'm going to share with you right now, it's more applicable to me than even you. Okay, so it's like I'm saying this so that I throw it out into the world and I'm able to be conscious about it. I'm able to be more conscious about it myself. Okay, so just setting the context. So if you're ready to learn, just type ready to learn in the comment box, and I want you to participate in the comments. Start taking digital notes on your phone as you go through this video. And at the end of this video, please share your notes below as comments so that I can read all of those notes and what you have understood from this. Okay, so let's get started. If you want to develop trust and authority in the marketplace, the first one is you got to look in the mirror and get real with yourself. Are you really in this game to extract from the market or to give back to the market? And you know the answer to that question. Okay, so the first step of the process, or the first step of building trust, is to stop bullshitting with yourself and to get real. And I had to do this also myself. My first phase in the journey was, how can I make more money? How can I sell more products? How I can do this? But then a flip switch happened sometime in between after going through various trainings. And I said, okay, like forget the money. If the money is going to come, it's fine. But I'm going to focus on serving my audience. I'm going to focus on delivering value. And it's surprising the money follows value. So the first thing is, if you want to build trust and authority in the marketplace, you got to look into the mirror and get real and look at your messaging, your marketing, your energy. People can sense your energy. It does not matter what you say. It does not matter how beautiful your Facebook ads look. It does not matter how great your photo shoot is. People can read you. Be aware of that. Okay. 2 is be vulnerable, open, and transparent. If you made a mistake, be transparent. Be open to apologizing in case you have screwed up. And I've seen like few messages recently, like some of my close friends, they posted something online, and owners of big companies are sharing, posts where they're losing their trust by not being vulnerable. They don't want to be vulnerable, and they are not able to step in and apologize. Whenever something like this open happens in my communities, like I have my Facebook groups, I've got like multiple things going on. If there's a negative comment, I actually address, I don't delete those comments. I keep them open so that everybody can see. Okay, there's a whole topic called online reputation management. And a lot of people actually just cover stuff. But for how long? Whereas if you step in and if something is not pleasing, okay, like if you go to my Trustpilot and see, I've got like more than 2,000 odd reviews at 4.9 star. Okay, people are giving me 5-star reviews. There are a few people who are giving me a 1-star review. And you know what? I've stepped in and I've addressed those 1-star reviews with valid explanations and with a full disclaimer that, you have any other questions, I'm always there to help you. Okay, and there are some people who just post negative reviews just for the sake of it. Okay, negative tactics. And there's only a matter of time before others can see it. Okay, so when you're open, vulnerable, and transparent with your marketplace, I'm talking about your customers, your audience, your leads, your followers. When your thoughts, words, and actions are aligned, then there's nothing to be afraid of, because you will be integrated as a person and you'll be doing your business with a high level of integrity. Okay, integrity is not just a word here; it is something that you have to live on a day-to-day basis. Number 3 is, if you want to build trust and authority in your market, you got to stick to one message and build your brand around that. I know a lot of people who their messages keep changing. Today they are promoting something, tomorrow they are promoting something else, after tomorrow there's something else. Today they are focused on serving one audience, tomorrow they're focusing on serving some other audience. There's no congruence in their messaging. Yes, they may make some money, they get visibility, they may be a brand, all of that stuff. But ultimately, what matters is to be known for one thing, to be known for one mission that you have, which I'm coming to the next point, is be known for one thing, one message, and sell one thing only on the front end. Now, this may be hard for some marketers to even digest, because there is one breed of marketers that you would see online who are trend riders. They keep riding on the latest trend. Okay, what was the new thing, hottest thing? They create products and services around that, and they start to package, and it's very good. It works well for them. Okay, it really works well for them, and that is the kind of market that they are catering to. They're serving a market that's looking for what's the hottest new thing. Whereas the approach in my community and my courses is at the other end of the spectrum here. I tell all my students is sell only one thing on the front end. Like from 2018 till today, even though I have a whole bunch of products, if somebody has to come into my community, it is just one transaction. One transaction, the Freedom Bundle. The bundle has 14 products, but it's only one thing on the front end. And as they go through, then I have a mid-level product and I have a high-ticket product. So I only have 3 transactions that anybody in my community can make. Because when you give too many options, people don't know what to choose, or when you're always looking at something new to promote or something new to sell, it confuses the marketplace. People don't know what are you all about. Yes, you're an expert in this topic, you may be an expert in this tool, but over a period of time, they don't understand, okay, what is this person really doing? Whereas if you're selling one thing, one product on the front end, you're known for one topic, and you go deep into that topic, then you start to build a brand for yourself. You become known for that topic a long period of time, and you start to build community. So don't be a product seller. Don't just sell products and services. Be a community builder, because when you build communities along with selling your products, then there is a better long-term trust and authority that you can build in your marketplace, rather than jumping from one thing to the other. Some new tool is coming in, okay, you sell that tool. Some new product is coming, you sell that product. Some new trend is happening right now, create a course around that trend and push it. No, people need to know you for one thing. Come on. Yeah. Like, I did not know that I would be in this, but I went through an evolution. So even if you have to go through a little bit of an evolution, but ultimately when you as a person are congruent with your topic and you have one thing to sell, the only thing you got to focus on is improving that one thing. Like iPhone, look at Apple, okay? They launched the iPhone. From iPhone 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, now your iPhone 12 Pro, they're selling the same thing, but they're just improving that same thing. So I have my Freedom Bundle. When I launched in 2018, it was in version 1. Now I'm in the version 2 right now. I re-recorded all my videos. All my courses have been re-recorded, but I made it even more better, even more potent, even more, powerful and contextual to what's happening right now in the marketplace. Okay. So if you want to build trust and authority, don't sell too many things. Sell one thing. Give people one entry into the door, into your world, into your community. Okay. Number 5 is solve one problem and get damn good at it. That's what you call specialists. General practitioners of medicine, yes, they make money. They know everything about the body and stuff. But a neurosurgeon makes 50,000. They make 50 times more money, or even 100 times more money than a general practitioner, because they are a specialist. They are focusing on one problem, which is the brain, neurosurgeons and the nervous system. And because they are damn good at one area, they're able to establish trust, authority, influence, brand in the marketplace. And I'm pretty sure a few people who are phenomenal heart experts or brain experts or liver experts. They're specialists. The same applies even to this game of coaching and training online. We are specialists. But the only thing here is we are not like a surgeon or something, but we are giving knowledge in a very specific area. And the narrower you're able to position yourself in your, in your area, the more valuable that you'll become. I'll repeat that. The narrower you go in your positioning, the more valuable that you can become, and the more trust you can gain in the marketplace, because you will become a specialist. Number 5 was this. Number 6, stop putting up a show. I mean, today it's very easy for people to flash around. You've got a lot of stuff going on Instagram, and you got all these different reels that are happening. And I know many big influencers are having thousands and likes and all of that stuff. Their entire life is based on putting up a show. They wake up in the morning with the only focus on how they can take that perfect selfie on the perfect shot so that they can get those 20, 30,000 likes on their Instagram post. Now, brands contact them, they make money, probably it is their profession, like they are doing brand endorsements and stuff like that. But if you're truly a knowledge giver and if you want to be on the cutting edge of the digital coaching industry, be raw and real. Stop putting up a show. Okay. When I say putting up a show here is, yes, see, you got to have a good branding online. You need to have some good brand presence, branding elements. Your logo needs to be good. Your photo shoot needs to be good. Your cover images, your box images. Like, there has to be a nice experience when people come into your world. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about how much time are you spending on trying to impress people versus spending time on researching new ideas and giving it back to your audience and serving them. Okay. It's like it's like a difference between going to a circus and watching, people do all their stunts versus going and learning from some person. People need to go to the circus too. They need some entertainment, but you got to decide where do you want to play the game. You want to play on this side or that side. Yes, you can include entertainment and education together. That's a topic called edutainment, right? Make your your education style more engaging. That's fine. But there's a difference between just rolling reels and posts and stories every single day, 24 hours in a day, 30 posts, 40 posts in a day in different angles and, having different camera angles and stuff. But actually when people, it's like becomes like a newspaper content. Like once people have seen that, you get thousands of likes and then that's it. You got to create now the next one and the next one and the next one. But videos like this that you spent 11 minutes with me. And I want to do long form content like this because you spending 11 minutes with me is so much more valuable. Even if there are, say, 50 people who have spent 11 minutes with me, it's so much more valuable than, say, 3,000 people who have given me a like on my Instagram post. This is more valuable because I know that your life, those 50 people's lives are going to be impacted by this. They're going to have a shift in their life and their business. Is it making sense to you? Yeah, I'm just speaking the truth. Okay, I'm just telling you what I feel based on how things are moving around the world. And you go and look at that documentary on Netflix called Social Dilemma. You'll see there's so many people who are stuck in that social media trap of just putting up a show. I'm not talking about influencers. I'm talking about normal people are stuck in that trap of putting up a show on a daily basis. You don't need to play that game. Get away from that. Okay. Number 7, stick to your word. May seem like a simple thing over here. And start with the small things. You're going to do a training on a particular day and time. Start on time. Start with that. You're telling your community that you're going to be launching something on a particular date. Launch it on that date. You're working on a few initiatives. Be open with your community. Tell them about it. And stick to your word. And sticking to your word is not just in the online space. Stick to your word even in the offline world. It could also mean as simple as if you say that you're going to be there for an appointment with somebody on Zoom or something else, show up on time, show up before time. How you do anything is how you do everything. T. Harv Eker says that. And everything suggests something. My mentor Blair Singer says that. Every action of yours suggests something. Every action of mine suggests something. Every action of somebody else watching this suggests something of what is going on in their life. Okay, that's number 7. Number 8, let your initiatives be focused. Okay, in fact, I'll just do a quick change on that. Let your initiatives be focused on growth of your tribe. Okay, the more you can focus all your initiatives on helping your tribe grow, the better it is. You want to build trust and authority in a marketplace. There's a beautiful system that my mentor Blair Singer gave. He says mission first, community second, or your team is second, and me third. When you're able to prioritize your business based on this, in this order, that means mission is always first, community comes second, and you coming third, you can never go wrong in your decision making. It's only when you flip this and think about me first. Okay, how can I win the game first? Okay, it's where it's a self-centered approach is where things can start going wrong. Okay, Let's come to number 9, and we have 2 more points. Okay, number 9 and 10. This is a big one. Never ever bash down competitors using negative tactics. There are some marketers who use negative tactics where they want to sell more of their product by saying that does not work or that product does not work. Or they would actually name the competitor and say, this competitor is the model is not working anymore. Okay, so this model is working. So they want to pull people like that. And it's okay. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. Even if you look at Apple as a company, when they were in that growth phase, they were using, they made a spoof out of Bill Gates, right? If you remember those videos, Apple versus Mac versus PC videos. It was quite fun. They made it fun, and they were not making it into a serious bash down, but there was some fun element connected to it. Okay, and I'm pretty sure Bill Gates used to look at those videos and have a laugh himself. Okay, but the point here is when you go into the complete negative approach, because how you do anything is how others will react to you also. For example, if you are somebody who's looking at your competition as competition, like for me, I don't look at anybody as competition because I know I'm unique. Everybody has their own audience. Everybody has their own method of doing things. Okay, so never you would see in my marketing trying to bash anyone down with anyone's names or anything like that. Yes, if I have something to voice out to my community to say that, be a little bit watchful on this, I would mention that. Okay, or I would tell my community is, yes, this whole trend is happening right now, but maybe you test that approach for yourself and see if it's going to be the best thing or not. I would never ever say that this product is bad or this person is bad. Never do that, because when you do that, you're going to get that coming back to you at some point of time down the line. What goes around comes around. I'll repeat that. What goes around comes around. So never bash down your competition and never use negative tactics. But if you have to protect your community and give them the right perspective, if something is not the right perspective, be open, transparent, vulnerable, and explain it. That will put you on the winning side of the game. Okay. And which leads me to the last point, number 10, connected to this, is be the person that you want your customers to be. Be the person that you want your customers to be. If you want your customers to be real, you first be real with yourself. If you want your customers to be transparent with you, you be transparent with them first. If you want to be when you are consistent on your message, your customers will be consistent on their message. When you are focusing on selling one product on the front end, your customers will do the same thing. When you are able to be a problem solver and you're really damn good at it, your customers will also follow the same thing. When you stop putting up a show, your customers will stop putting up a show. When you start sticking to your word, your customers will start sticking to their word. When your initiatives are focused on inspiring and on the growth of your community, your customers will do the same. When you stop bashing down your competition, your customers will stop bashing you down. Be the person you want your customers to be. I'll tell you another big one. If you want more people to buy your products, you better be investing in your own learning first. Don't expect people to buy your product without you doing the same actions. I continuously invest in my learning. In fact, I've invested more than anyone can ever think of in my own community. So there were some programs that I've invested 7 lakh rupees just for 5 days to attend those events. 7 lakhs. When I did not have the money, I borrowed money, invested that. And many other programs. I bought thousands. If I have to put a number, easily it'll go to 20 to 30 lakhs. Personal education. And I continue to keep doing that. That is why I have the right and moral authority to charge people from my community. And at a subconscious level, because I've continuously investing in myself, I can see a lot of people are investing in my products. Over 11,000 people have bought my products. Why? Because I have invested so much in my own learning. So when you are behaving like your customer, or when you behave in a particular way, you will attract the same kind of customers. Your vibe will attract your tribe. So these are the 10 ways on how to develop trust, loyalty, and authority in your market. I'm going to do a quick recap of this. 1, look into the mirror and get real. 2, be vulnerable, open, and transparent. 3, stick to one message and build your brand around that. 4, sell only one thing on the front end. Don't confuse your audience. 5, solve one problem and get damn good at it. 6, stop putting up a show. Get raw and real. 7, stick to your word. 8, let your initiatives be focused on the growth of your tribe. 9, never bash down competition using negative tactics. It'll come back to you. And number 10 is be the person that you want your customers to be. In other words, be congruent with who you are. What I would like you to do right now is, if you have taken digital notes like I asked you, please share all of that in the comment box. And if you're already a part of my community, I'll be picking winners and I'm going to be giving away vouchers every single week for the people who are deep learners in the community. Okay, so we have a whole deep learner award that we give every single week. So if you're watching this part of my community, please do that. And if you're somebody who's still not a part of my community yet, I want to personally invite you to my next live webinar. Okay, so if you go to sids.co/live, register on it right now and type in the comment box, yes, I've registered for your live webinar and I look forward to meeting you live. I want you to type in the comment box so that I know that you're really committed to learning and not just watching this video and then going away from here. Okay, I want to stay connected with you even after this video. So please share in the comment box your notes, as well as if you're going to be meeting up with me live in my next live class, if you're still not a part of my community. Okay, so I'm going to be signing off. If you found this video useful and if you want more of these videos, please hit that like button below, because from a YouTube algorithm or a Facebook algorithm perspective, whenever you give a like to a particular piece of content, you're going to get more of that. Okay, so that's how the algorithms work. So by liking this video, you're going to get more valuable content like this, okay, on the platform. 2 is please subscribe to my YouTube channel, because I know a lot of people watch my videos who are non-subscribers. So if you're a non-subscriber, please subscribe to my channel so that you get notified on the future updates and choose all notifications. And 3 is please apply this knowledge. If this made sense to you, please apply this knowledge, because I'll tell you one thing, this might have been a 22 minutes video, but I know that these 22 minutes has the potential to make you a multi-millionaire, and to make you a millionaire in such a way that you can actually build long-term businesses based on trust, based on loyalty, and based on walking the talk and leading with value. Okay, so please apply this. That'll be the best thing that you can do after watching this video. All the best and keep watching for my future videos. Bye-bye.